Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is day one of making a book nook for my little tiny Tina. My son gave her me, and I've been seeing lots of videos on how to make a book nook, said the chicken. So that is exactly what I intend to do. I have a speaker, which I've never taken a speaker apart before. There do not seem to be any screws. So I guess we're just going to try and rip it. That might work. Or it might not. Need something thinner maybe? Oh my goodness me. Do we even get in through the front? How do you get in to a goddamn speaker? Maybe I should just drop it and hope for the best. The chicken really does seem to be complaining. I know what she's complaining for. I don't even have the strength for this. I may need to get the assistance of my son. It's like, come and give your mama a hand on taking some speakers apart, please. Maybe. Oh, I could do with an old screwdriver. One that I wouldn't mind bending. Can I get enough leverage? Aha! Must remember not to put all of my weight onto this table, for it is just a couple of boxes. I would very much like a workroom. Well, when I have a workroom, like a woodworking room, so that I have all of my tools and everything else to hand. And when I say all of my tools, I have been... Is it possible to crush on somebody else's workroom? Because if you can, I very much would like Martinez from Nerdforge. And in fact, I wouldn't mind all of their work studios. They have lovely little workshops and pegboards and space. But we make do. What I am... Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, actually, if I do bash this up. Oh, I've split something in there. Because Tiny Tina, I have not got the game. I would very much like the game. I don't think my skills... Oh, we have screws. Excellent. Oh. Oh, okay. Well... Oh, I really did just yank that through the plyboard. Excellent. Let me go and find my screwdriver. I will be back. I will keep on talking to you though. So, I haven't played the game, but I would like to, and I am going to work up to it. But from what I've... today, when I was doing some bits and pieces of work, I had a look on the internet, and I need another container for screws. I will put them in there for now. For some screen grabs, so I could get some inspiration. Yeah, the right colours and everything else. I don't know if Tiny Tina has a home. I've not been able to find any screenshots of that, and buying the game so I can play it to get screen grabs so I can make a book nook for her seems a bit overkill. And I know I'm not all that adverse to overkill, but that is, I mean, I know it's half price at the moment, but still, £27 is a lot of money to spend on a game that you don't know if you're going to end up playing or not, or how it would go, just because you wanted to make your little Tiny Tina a book nook. Because of course, why not? So I'm going to take inspiration from the screen grabs that I've got, and I plan on making her a little cyberpunk magical library. And what is going to be good about it is, because I'm taking apart a speaker, I want to use as many of the speaker elements as I can. Oh, that's just glued on. But I'm going to take the front out of it, and then this hole at the back I'm going to take out, because then that's where I'm going to have lights, because of course I'm going to have lights, and I may as well utilize the hole that's already in the back. So let's take, can we just unclip these? Are you clipped, or oh, you're soldered? Of course you're soldered. You're very well soldered as well. I like to take my time when taking things apart. Most of the time. But I should be able to just pull these bits and they should come out, but they're not. Hello. Hello, little pliers. There we go. Come on. There. Massive magnet. And then I can just pass this cable through here. And I have lots of wires. I might actually also take apart. I've got 2 printers that I need to take apart, or that I want to take apart. And I'm guessing that is, oh, that would have been placed in there, and then one of these side pieces would have been put on. So I think this is going to be a case of just bashing it. And then hopefully can pull these pieces out. I might leave some of those bits in the corner for now. I don't know. Can I get all of it out maybe? If I can get all of it out, that would be excellent. And I've said it doesn't matter too much if I bash the outside of this box, but I seem to have got away with very few dents. So go me. This has already got some nice supports. This bit is glued well in here. So I can get a nail maybe. Will that get rid of the hot glue? Or if it has a lid on it, can I just... Let me go and empty this in the bin, because we have all of those bits and pieces inside there, and I don't need those. I do have a bag just out of sight. Here we go, for the bin. So then all I've got in the back of there is that to take out, and as you can see, she's perfect size to go in here. So I'm going to make her like a little witchy library, a library of books and potions. Technically, I don't think it will be a library because I don't know if I'm going to manage to make 1,000 books. Question. In miniatures, in real life, to technically have a library, I think you need a minimum of 1,000 books. I don't know how true that is. I could Google it, but I can't be bothered to stand up and go over to the other side of the room. So let's just say it's 1,000. Does this mean that a library in a miniature doll's house would be a 12th of that? Or does it not matter on the size of the books? A library is still 1,000. I don't know. Are there rules when it comes to dollhouse libraries? Can you call it a library no matter how many? But anyway, that's going to be the plan for this. Obviously, I don't think I would be able to fit 1,000 little books into this, but I do want to make a miniature library at some point. I would very much like my own real library. I am working on it. Yeah, great, Mel. Just use a pointy thing to try and get under something. Oh. That has to come out this way. It does. There is a big slather of wood glue in here, and hot glue. Do they use hot glue in factories? I would imagine it's similar stuff. I can't imagine someone just sitting there with a little one. But I guess, see, it's not really safe for me to use a craft knife on stuff like that. So, shall we let's go for the bashing method. I'm going to bash it while it is on my poof. And the answer to that is yes. Bashing was the way to go. You did not see that. No one nearly fell off the poof. That's done. And that's done. So now we have the preparation of the old speaker box to use for her. So next, I guess I should get on to sketching out some ideas of what I want the inside of this to be, take some measurements, and then sit down and get some sketching done, have a look through the screen grabs that I've managed to get, put it all into my scrapbook, and I think that's how I am going to spend the rest of my afternoon. Thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, maybe, drop me a like and maybe subscribe. Share, comment, all that fun stuff for the algorithm. All my socials are below. And until the next time, be kind to yourselves. Bye. Right, this is my sketchbook, and it was good. So this is my inspiration page for the book Nook. Not all. I got images for the colours. I've got some for the gameplay. There's Tiny Tina. We have more of the gameplay, but this is why I got things like this for the colours, because it's very much cyberpunk colour palette, which you can tell because it all blends in rather nicely. And then on the next page we've got some measurements, we've got some rough ideas, just kind of how the land is. Another idea there, more ideas and measurements there. Good morning and hello. Happy Monday. Yes, I am rocking out in my new hoodie. I am tired. I have spent most of the weekend asleep. I know, no shock there, but I am back on it today, and I'm just about to upload the reverse colouring page onto my shorts, so I will do that momentarily. It's just gone 1 o'clock. Have you had your medication? Are you hydrated? So I'm going to head over here because we have many things going on over here, and I'm falling over the chicken barrier. So let me flip you around and I'll show you what we've got going down by my feet. So there's Tiny Tina, and here is what the speaker looks like so far. As you can see, I've gutted it and I have peeled it, leaving lots of this, which has got a really nice texture on this side, and then the stretched woodlock on that. So I'm keeping that. Now, it's going to stand like this. Ta-da! Probably the other way. I don't know why I've decided. It doesn't matter. And then, so this is welcome to Tiny Tina's little space. So this is my inspo. I think I've gone over this before, but basically I went through and I printed off lots of bits from the gameplay that show details of what the inside looks like, and what the outside looks like. Maybe, is there any on the inside? Outside? No. So what I did with the outside, what I noticed is that the game is right, inspo. So it's basically like a little medieval village that's shrunken down tiny, and all the mushrooms and the vines and everything else are growing over and under and in. And I think they've essentially built, I guess, the cities and stuff within the game around nature, or it's either shrunken down or nature's expanded. I don't know the lore of the game. So I did some quick concept sketches of what the outside would be. They're all my measurements. and we've got the right sizes for the bookshelf compared to her book, because her book comes off, so we want it all in proportion with her. So I'm going to go for, it's like a library magic shop, and I want it to basically look as though it is stuck in a root of a tree, with some of the root coming through, so they've kind of built around it. So that's what I have going on with that. Materials so far, I have in here this is where I've got lots of bits and pieces. I've got some foam board, which apparently you can peel this off and it reveals a nice foam that you can then indent bits of texture in. So we have those. We have the standard, we've got balsa wood, we've got coffee stirring sticks, and we've got a brush. We've got some other bits and pieces that are for the doll's house upstairs. I think this spell bottle, I think it would be too, oh, I don't know. Bring Tiny Tina down. That's a massive spell bottle. So I think that's too big for her. Oh, and there's Granny sticking out of the box. Also what I have, what I remember, is the bits and pieces that I have gone outside and collected. I have some very charred, because they all went in the oven, and I may have... Note to self, when drying sticks in the oven, set an alarm to remind you that there's wood in the oven. But they're nice and dry. A little bit charred on the end, but it doesn't matter because I'll probably end up painting them anyway. But these are bits of rosemary root, and I just really love how it's all twisted, and I rather like that. I think I might keep this one for a wand. But I've also got more bits of sticks, and we have stones and gravel in there to add texture to things. Oh, blimey. No, falling over. So anyway, that is a quick recap of where I am at so far with the book Nook. Today I'm going to be spending some time working out a pattern for the inside, because I think I'm going to have to build the inside walls with something like this and then slot them in there, because there's no way I can take this box apart without it splitting. So that should be fun. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm so foggy brained trying to do this on top of all the health stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but at the moment I can only manage a few hours awake before I've fallen asleep again. Not intentionally fallen asleep. Sometimes I actually am in bed. Sometimes I know when it's like, oh, okay, got a couple of moments before we need to sleep, so I can get myself upstairs or in my comfy corner. It's basically my day bed. It's very comfortable when this isn't on here. So that's going to be my Monday. Also need to do a lot of finish off my editing, get some videos up, maybe try and work other bits and pieces out. But that's a whole different video or a non-video, and I'm rambling. Yay for medication. But I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to work out, I'm going to find some cardboard, I'm going to make a pattern for the inside of here, and then work out just exactly what I'm going to do. Well, not what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it. But I also need to find my hot glue. I'm going to make a coffee, and then I'm going to hunt down my glue gun and my hot glue. So I shall see you in the next one. Stressed out editing Mel here. Yes, I know. The video that you've watched isn't very edited, and I am still working on that, and I'm still trying to work on lighting and sound. I'm having issues with my phone. It's currently taped up with washi tape, so that's fun, but it's just been one of those weeks. So I forgot to say, and if you are still at this part of the video, thank you for watching, thank you for being patient, and thank you for sticking with me. You are coming along the journey with me, so we can grow together. No, in all fairness, I know I keep on apologising. It's very British of me. Keep on apologising for sound quality, all that kit and caboodle, but I will get there. So if you do want to carry on joining me and carrying on following along with the journey and indeed this project, drop me a like, maybe subscribe if you want to. You know how YouTube works. If you like something, you press like, and if you want to follow, you follow. If you don't like it, you press don't like. And if you want to comment, feel free to drop a comment. It helps with the algorithm. Hopefully, who knows, one day my production value will be one that I am very proud of. But right now, we are making do with what we have, and we are learning and being patient and not judging ourselves. So I'm going to go and work on that. You be kind to yourselves, and until the next time, I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.